What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survivor Let's Play. This is episode 29, and I want to show you something before it gets dark, because I mined iron for, I don't know, like a half hour yesterday, maybe an hour. I was watching the stream, and I just mined iron the whole time, because I really need a lot of iron. So let's see what I've done here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Huh? Pretty sweet, huh? And this thing's only got 24% iron left in it. I'd like to mine this out completely and see what happens, because apparently when you mine out all of a resource, in order for the game to restock your resources, it will have a meteor come down and hit the planet, and that will restock the resources. It's pretty freaking cool. You know what, guys? Give me 1 second. I need to actually put the sound on my phone because I'm expecting a very important call. Usually I mute my phone, but I need to make sure I pick it up. So, okay, so yeah, so if I mine this completely out, an asteroid should come down and replenish it. I've never seen it happen, but I don't think I've ever like completely mined out anything. Also, you can see right here I put these little lights in here, and they really help mining at night. So it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do some mining on camera, this video or next. We'll see. We're going to be doing some more building today. I've got a really cool thing to show you in the game. I forget what it's called. It's called like mirror mode, I think. You just hold down N, and it comes up as building tools. So I really want to show you guys that. This is nothing new. I've known about this since I started playing the game. It's been in the game since the game went pre-alpha. The thing is, I never used it because I was kind of intimidated by it. It looked difficult, so I never bothered using it. But I'm going to use it today because I finally learned how to use it. It's not, to be perfectly honest, it's not hard to use. It's just, I don't know, I just didn't feel like learning, I guess. Anyway, so, what you're going to do is you're going to take out your block. By the way, this is what the hangar is looking like so far. Looking pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I changed the lights on the ground from the lights I was using to these round lights. Someone suggested I do that, and they were right. They're much better. So yeah, this is pretty much the way this thing's going to look as far as the ground goes. But we got to build some more, so what I'm going to do is, check this out. Alright, you take out the block, and you hold down N, and you, I think, click. No. You put down the block, I'm going to put it right in the middle, okay? Hold down N, pick a, yeah, there we go. Right click. Yeah, this block's supposed to, there we go. There you go. Okay, so let's do that again from the beginning so I can explain how to do it the right way and not confuse you. Okay, you have your block. You want to build on one side of this, but you want the other side to be a mirror of this side. You put the block right in the middle, hold down N, pick your axis. You got X, Y, X, Z, and we're going to use Y, Z. And then you put the block right where you want the mirror to be, and then let it go. And now what you do, anytime you put down a block here, right? It's going to come right here, too. It's going to be like a mirror. And I haven't tried this yet, but I wonder what happens when you break out a block. Does it break the mirror block? No, see, that's a problem. That should break the mirror block. Because I was thinking about using this in my farm, but you make so many mistakes when you're building something. You put down a block, you don't like the way it looks, you break it up. You do that all the time. Developers, can you make this mirror mode when you break a block, it'll break it on the other side as well? Because otherwise, you're just going to be putting down the wrong blocks. And every time you put down a wrong block, you're going to have to break it up. So anytime I build something, I mean, you've seen me build, I put down blocks all the time that I don't like, and then I break them up. So this has limited use until they fix that, but I do hope they fix it. All right, so right here is our first ship thing. It's going to come over here, 3. I want it to be, how many away from the wall? I think 2 away from the wall. So the wall will be like this, and this should be making it on the other side too. As I do this, it should be placing down over here. It is not. Why isn't it? Did I do that wrong? No, it should definitely, maybe because the tree's in the way? I don't know. It's a good question. Let's go knock that tree out of the way. That might have been the problem. Got my trusty chainsaw. Chop down these frickin' trees. Ain't nobody got need for no trees, you know what I'm saying? Just oxygen. It's just oxygen, people. Yeah, no big deal. Alright. So, let's place these down. Not sure exactly where they were. They were around here. So we'll just go like this. It'll just be easier. Now let's see if they placed them on the other side. Yes, it did. Because you see that's bigger than it was. Okay. So that's going to come out. I'm thinking I want the wall to be one more out. Like so. Let's go make sure that was put down. I know I could use my drone, but I'm just going to run. Yep, okay. So that worked. Ooh, they're not connected, though. What's wrong there? Oh, this isn't as far... Wait, that's kind of weird. Alright, I'm not sure why that's not working. This whole thing's new to me, so... do this, and I can do this to connect it. Okay, fair enough. It's connected now. Did it do anything over here? It did not. Okay, good. Okay, so this is going to be the actual wall. So we can put that right there. Now let's go make sure... You know what? Let's turn on our lights, as a matter of fact. What's the control for lights? I forget. T. There we go. Alright, so it did put it up over there. Okay, so it's working alright. I must have missed something. It's alright. Well, it wasn't the first time, and it definitely won't be the last. Now, if I turned on the lights, are my grow lights still on? Because I actually had my grow lights on. Yes, okay. So when we turn off the lights, it'll turn off the grow lights. So if you press T to turn off all the lights, you have to manually turn your grow lights back on, or you could just come to your lights and deactivate them manually. Okay, so that's gonna be like that. All right. So we come up here. We are going to need windows. Do I want to use glass in the hangar, or do I want... Actually, yeah, I have to put them down as glass first, right? Do I want to use glass in the hangar? Or do I want to use something else? Go like that. That goes like that. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. I'm just kind of building stuff in my mind. And we're going to do this, and like so. Come on. There you go. Alright, then come here. I don't know if this is going to stay glass or not. You know what, we should probably do this on the edge. Yeah, we should probably do this on the edge. Whatever. We can always change it later. It's not a big deal. Alright. So we go like this. That works. Works for me. Now, do I want to change that? I think I can change that with one of these tools. Okay, I'm back. And, yeah, I totally forgot that you actually, make the shutter windows as a separate entity. I thought the window blocks could turn into shutter blocks, but so I went ahead and made some shutter blocks, and I've got a couple designs here. Although it's a little dark, so I'm gonna try and like light this up a bit, as best I can, because I know it's like it's not too dark for me, but it's borderline too dark. And if it's borderline too dark for me, then it's gonna be really bad on YouTube. So hopefully that's enough light. And what I want to do is, I like the idea of glass, but like I mentioned before, I don't think glass would be good in a hangar. I just feel like there should be airflow coming through a hangar, and I feel like glass might get shattered by, you know, the jet engines and stuff, the force. So I went ahead and I put in the shutter stuff. Now, the thing that sucks about the shutters is they don't come in 2x2, but I think I can get over that. But another thing that pissed me off is, see right here, the shutter blocks hang over on this side, which is really quite annoying. And you come on this side, and they're perfect. So that's a problem. So what I decided to do was, and I think this is what I'm going to go with, I have one of these blocks. I don't know what they're called, but I think I'm going to use those instead. I think that's going to work just fine. So let's go ahead and take this out, take that out, take that out, and got to take these out as well. Now, on the other side, that stuff was all made. You can barely see it over there, but you can kind of see it. That stuff was all made, so it's not going to come out. Again, I'm going to reiterate, if you're going to use this feature, I believe that breaking blocks has to count just like putting down blocks. Otherwise, this feature is limited use, because now I'm going to have to go over there and break that stuff down manually. It only works if you know exactly what you want to do, and I don't normally know exactly what I want to do. All right, so we're going to bring these over like this, and then we're going to bring these like this. Oops. right? Is that right? No, that is not right. We want them see-through. There we go. Completely see-through. These are just vents. That's all they are. Alright. So we put those like that. Looking good. I think that's going to look pretty good. Now, let's go over and look at the other side. Yeah. Whatever. We can always make that up later. It's not a big deal. Alright, so another thing you guys told me about is that I can use P to get to my advanced constructor from here. And you're totally right. And it's a really good mechanic, and it saves a lot of time. I don't like using it because I feel like it makes the world feel too small. Like, I make my base, and I want to go to my storage. I want to go to my places. Otherwise, I can put my constructor, I can put all my power, I can put them all in a big box with no doors. I don't even have to get to them. And I don't really like that mechanic. I don't know how else to explain it. If you guys like using P to get around, that's great. But I gotta tell you, I really don't like it. It's really, really time saving. And it's a really cool feature. And I'm glad it's there. I just don't want to use it. I know that sounds weird. I have no way of explaining it, guys. It's just, I don't know. We're going to need about 60 of these or so. It's just the way I feel about it. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. But it is what it is. Alright, so while that stuff's being made, we're going to come back over here. And this green line is really weird. We're going to come back over here. We're going to start making this go this way. We should finish up this part. This part shouldn't be glass either, huh? This part really shouldn't be glass either. If I say glass is going to shatter up there, it's going to shatter down here. But to tell you the truth, I want to keep glass here. Okay, forget about the shattering idea. I just want to use glass. I want to use these things up here to let airflow come through the hangar. And I feel like a hangar should not be like... I don't know. I don't have a good explanation for it. I just want to use those up there. I think it will be cool. There we go. I think it will be cool. That's the explanation. Alright, so let's make these like this. Right there. And right there. And right there. And right there, so that's going to go off the edge. Well, no, we might actually have... No, that'll actually work out. Let's pick this up. Number 4. Put this down. And this, it's not going to go there with the stupid rock. Oh, it did, good. Never mind. Goes like that, goes like that. Okay. So I could have just used my drone for that. I know. Just, I don't know why I have a hard time remembering to use my drone. Okay, so that goes like that. And then that goes like, oh, perfect. Just perfect. I love it. I love it. The only thing I have a problem with my bases is I have a hard time making them look cool from the outside. Like, look at this. This looks kind of cheesy from the outside. And I have no idea how to make it look cool from the outside. I'm going to have to, I don't know, think about that. These bases are all in constant, like, construction mode. Like, none of these bases are finished, so I couldn't get anything really to work well there. That's a bummer. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, but I couldn't get anything to fit in there properly the way I wanted it to. So it's not going to look perfect, but I think overall it'll look good enough. Like, that's what it looks like. Actually, doesn't look too bad, I guess. I guess I'm kind of a perfectionist. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these in here. Right, and like so. Should we put anything in here? Nah, probably not. Anything? Nah. Well, maybe little windows. I mean, wouldn't hurt to put in some windows, right? Should we put glass? Maybe. Yeah, sure. Let's put in some glass. It'll look cool. It's good there. All right, we'll leave that alone. All right, so that's the way that's gonna look. It's all right. It's okay. So you come over here. You know, this is just like an end wall. Maybe I'll put some consoles over here just for the lulz, just for something. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with this. Actually, there's not really anything to be over there. There's no need for anything to be over there because this is where all the command consoles are gonna be. Honestly, I didn't even need to really make a lot of this. I could have probably cut this off. Maybe I'll just put a door there and make it like a storage shed or something. Something like that. I don't know. I could always take that window out if I need to. All right, so let's look over here and make sure that it worked properly on this side. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Gotta put down some stuff here. Okay. Like that. This mirror thing would work a lot better if I did it from the very beginning, because then I parts on one side that weren't done on the other side. But eventually they'll get all, it'll work itself out. All right. So, I'm trying to think of where I'm gonna start making. Guess that will be right here. I will start making the roof part of this thing. This is all gonna be normal. It's all gonna be normal. Crap, I'm out of mats. So that will all be normal. The roof will probably come up one more, and then it'll start sloping in on the side. Oh no, actually the roof's gonna come up quite a bit more. It's gonna come up at least one more, at least there, and then let's leave that alone for now, because I'm probably gonna make this a little bit different than it is. Actually, I know I'm gonna make it a little bit different than it is. I'm gonna put like breaks, like every 4 or 5 spots, little breaks that are gonna go up to the ceiling of regular blocks. Oh, that's gonna look bad though, isn't it? No, I can make it look good. We'll worry about that later. One problem at a time, right? Sorry about running to the constructor, but again, I don't like that P thing. It's really, really cool. I might end up using it, but for now, I'm gonna avoid it because I don't know. It just seems kind of, I don't know, maybe too easy. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure the word I'm looking for here. Do I not have any more blocks? Oh yeah, here's some. You know, we better make some more right now. Make another 200. And let's get back to work. You gotta remember when you're working in mirror mode, you're using the blocks on the other side as well. So every time you put a block down, it's taking up 2. Okay. So that's gonna go there. Alright, so this is going to be the mirror of the bottom. So go like that and like that. No. No. Yes. No. There we go. Okay. How did this happen? Oop. Oh, I see what I did. Whatever. It doesn't matter. There we go. Will that come over here? It will not. This is going to be straight up the whole way through. Alright. So, now this will be like this. Should I show structural integrity? Structural integrity looks okay. It's a little bit weaker over here. Nah, it's okay. Structural integrity's fine. Okay. So now will this go on the roof? Yes, this will go on the roof. No, actually that's a mirror right there, so that's it. Because it goes block, slope block, window, window, slope block, block. It's a mirror from the bottom. So now we need to start making the roof. So the roof is going to go on a slope going that way, and we can use these. Just trying to think how I want to do this. Like that. And like that. And like that. You get the idea. And it's doing it on the other side too. Alright, so we're good. So let's just keep doing it this way. There's no reason to stop. I'm a little bit concerned about structural integrity here. I'm not sure when it's going to become an issue. I built something like this on Space Engineers one time, but not only is there no structural integrity in Space Engineers, but I was building it in space, so even if there was structural integrity, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, how far is that? Maybe 1 or 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, and now we just start coming across. Whoops. Not there. Now we're going to have to watch structural integrity here because this is going to be a problem. How far we can go? Oh, I didn't know it would crash that quickly. I thought it would turn red before it crashed. It crashed on my head too, by the way. God darn it. Alright, well, live and learn. Yeah, I thought it would have turned red before it crashed. Should we bring it up one more? Yeah, let's bring it up one more. I don't know how I'm going to do this. With the structural integrity, I actually don't have a plan. So, I don't know. Okay. So we need structural integrity on this. I do not know how I'm going to do that. I guess I'm just going to have stuff coming down to the bottom. I don't know. I don't know. I could always turn structural integrity off if I want, but I don't know. I kind of want to use structural integrity. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this easier. This is going to come all the way across anyway. So let's just do it now. Okay, 3. Can't imagine glass is going to give that much structural integrity, huh? Maybe that will be the last one. Well, this will be a regular block. And this will have to go with that, for sure. Maybe I should just have this come right across normally. Well, that is going to be like that. So I don't want glass going up any farther. So should this just come across like this? Well, definitely not the first one. The first one will definitely be like this. And then after that, maybe we could do something like that. Yeah. And then, nope. Nope. Yep. Okay, so that'll work like that. How's structural integrity looking? I'm really glad that they show us the structural integrity, but it doesn't help that much. I'm assuming one more block and that'll collapse. I think that should be red if it's going to collapse. Make it something really obvious. See, now is that any more green than before? It looks kind of like it is the same type of green. So I don't know how we're going to do structural integrity here. I'm going to call this one here. I might actually spawn this in creative mode and start working with it because I do not want this to fall again, but I do not know how I'm going to do this. You don't want pillars coming out from the floor, but we might have to have it. I don't see any other way to make the structural integrity work. We might have to have pillars coming from the floor. I don't really see another way. Anyway, the mirror build is really cool. I really love it, and that's a win for sure. And yeah, so I'm gonna call this one here. That is gonna be it for episode. Darn it, I don't know what episode number this is. Episode whatever, I don't know, 20 something or something. And we'll see you next time for episode 20, whatever is next. I think it's 29. So till then, take it easy.